Namaste. My name is Cassie, and I'm a 200-hour certified yoga teacher based in Southern New York. And today I'm here at the awesome Dragonfly Wellness Yoga Studio with a very short standing sequence that's designed to get your whole body moving, and hopefully by the end of it you'll feel energized and ready to take on the rest of your day. All right, so let's get started. We're going to actually begin by stepping the legs nice and wide, maybe even a little bit wider than you think you need to, so long as you still feel grounded and steady. And to start out, I don't know if you can see my feet, but we're going to let the toes just face the front of the room here, as you let your arms rest at your sides. And then when you feel ready, we're going to take a big breath in and sweep that right arm out and up overhead. And as you exhale, you'll start to lean towards the left a little bit. So you can let that left hand rest at your side as you stretch through the right side body. Beautiful. Let's breathe in, come on up. And then as you exhale, we're going to lean it over the other way. So now stretching through the left side. Let's do one more to each side. So breathing in, coming up, exhale, leaning it over to the left. You might even turn your head to gaze up at your right arm a little bit. Breathing in, you'll rise up. One more time now as you exhale, leaning to the left, leaning to the right. My left. Great. So let's come on up on a breath in. And keep those arms out at a T. And you'll actually turn the palms so they face the front of the room. We're going to do a little bit of an upper back twist here. So take a breath in just to begin. And then as you exhale, start to turn towards the right. So hopefully you have enough space to bring those arms out to a T. Inch up a little bit here. Nice. Let's take a breath in to come around to center. And as you exhale, you'll twist around to the left. Sensing some opening and spaciousness in the upper back and shoulders. One more as you inhale through center. Exhale back around to the right. Inhaling, coming back to center. And then as you exhale, coming around to the left one final time. All right, then you'll inhale to come back to center. Let's lift both arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, let your arms come all the way down at your sides, just giving them a moment to rest, maybe shaking them out a little bit if that feels really good. And we're going to change up the feet just a little bit. So we're going to take that right foot and turn it so the right toes are facing in one direction. And then you'll angle that left foot in just a little bit. It's just going to keep you more grounded. And when you're ready, come to bend the right knee. So you're at about a 90-degree angle, checking in to see if you can still kind of see your right toes. And now your next breath in, let's bring the arms out to a T shape. And just like that, we're in Warrior Two. So take a look here. How do you feel in your stance? Take a moment, check back with the left arm. Is it lined up or is it kind of falling in space? And then you'll bring your gaze out over those right fingertips. And we'll take just 2 breaths here, really taking up space so the feet are rooting down into the ground as the arms reach out from the center of the chest. And from here, you'll turn your right hand to face the ceiling. So it's palm up now. As you inhale, coming to lean back here, letting that right arm start to float up towards the ceiling. Keeping a bend in your right knee. Welcome to Peaceful Warrior. Let's take one more breath in here. And then as you exhale, you'll come back to Warrior Two, arms at a T. And then you'll start to lean forward now, letting that right forearm find your right thigh. And your left arm could do a number of things. You could bring it straight up in the air. You could reach it alongside your ear, or if your arm is bothering you, you could just leave your hand on your hip. I'm going to bring my arm up overhead. That's where I like it. And then we'll inhale, rising back up to that Warrior Two. Let's exhale now, moving it all the way back to Peaceful Warrior. So right arm overhead. And this is a nice stretch for the side ribs here. Breathing in, coming to warrior two. See if you can keep going and slide around into that extended side angle. Strong counter stretch. You've got this. Beautiful. Let's inhale, come to warrior two. Exhale, release your arms, straighten that right knee, and turn the toes so they're all facing the same direction once again. Just catching your breath before we come to switch sides. And when you're ready, you'll adjust the toes. So now you're on the left side, angling that right foot slightly in. Let's come to bend that left knee. And inhale, arms out to a T. Nice. So check on that right arm. See what it's doing in space behind you before bringing your gaze back over your left arm and fingertips. And again, really root down into the ground. The standing poses are all about our connection to the earth. So finding that strength in the legs and the arms here before you turn the left palm up and inhale, tipping it up, over and back. Peaceful warrior. Beautiful. Take one more breath in here. And as you exhale, come back to that warrior two, taking a moment just to get grounded before coming down and around to that extended side angle. And again, taking any placement of the right arm that feels good in your body today. And we'll go one more time now as you inhale back to that warrior two. And sliding right into your peaceful warrior. So left arm up, leaning back. And then in one continuous movement, let's exhale, move through warrior two, and glide around into your extended side angle. And then let's inhale, lifting up, warrior two one more time. As you lower the arms, straighten that left knee, and let's turn the toes now so they're all facing in one direction. We'll actually angle the toes in just slightly as you bring your hands onto your hips. So inhale here, get nice and tall on your spine. You might even start to lift the chin and the head a little bit, getting some stretch through the chest and upper back. Before you exhale to fold forward, bending from your hips, right where your hands are, as you come to a standing wide-legged forward fold. And really it's up to you where you go from here. So you can keep your hands up on the hips, or maybe your hands come down. You might be able to touch the floor, or maybe they just dangle in the air. It's all good. As you take a few breaths just to release all of that hard work we've just done and to really refresh the body and mind here. So we'll take just 3 breaths here. If it's okay in the neck, you might gently nod the head up and down as if to say yes. You might rock the head side to side as if to say no. And then taking one more big breath in, exhale to bring your hands back to your hips, pressing down into your feet, maybe bending the knees slightly. Let's inhale to come slowly up to stand. And then as you're ready, you can kind of heel toe your feet together, coming back to standing. And just notice how you feel. So maybe now you feel like you can breathe a little more easily. Maybe that was just a much needed movement break. And whatever's next in your day, you are ready to conquer it. So thank you so much for joining me for today's practice, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.